American Assassin is directed by Michael Cuesta and stars Dylan O'Brien, an actor that I genuinely like. A lot of people out there are like, oh, he's a kid from Teen Wolf and the Maze Runner. He sucks. Well, for me personally, I think he's really good in most of the movies that he's in and is underrated. So stop hating on Dylan O'Brien. In American Assassin, Dylan O'Brien plays Mitch Rapp. At the start of the film, he loses a dear loved one during a terrorist attack. So over the span of 18 months, he trains himself in order to go on this revenge path. Later in the film, he is recruited by the CIA to be enlisted on a Black Ops team, and they must track down a specific terrorist who's targeting a group of people. Like I said, Dylan O'Brien I feel like is an underappreciated actor working in Hollywood today, and in this movie, he kills this role. He totally owns it. He stole the show. Easily my favorite part of this movie. As the American Assassin, he's a stone cold killer. He just does not care. He'll do anything he has to do in order to get where he wants to be, and he just does not care, and that's what I liked about his character so much. He just did not give one crap about anything or anybody that was in his way. Even one of the characters in the movie called him an ass. Like, yeah. His character is supposed to be an ass, but that's what I liked about him. He just did not care. And when it comes to O'Brien and these action scenes, I thought he did a great job. With these action scenes, I thought they were pretty good. There were some fun, cool ones, but there was nothing particularly mind-blowing with them. They were just pretty decent. Within the first 10 to 15 minutes of this film, though, I was completely invested. It was brutal. The first scene in itself, my God, that was crazy. You have to see that. There's a tangent of these cool scenes in the beginning of the movie showing O'Brien's character and how he's developed over the last 18 months as a character. So I enjoyed the first 10 to 15 minutes for sure of this movie and was thinking, this movie actually might surprise me. It might be really good. We could have a new trilogy like the Jason Bourne movies. But then the rest of the movie happened and that went way out the window. Michael Keaton was great as usual as the head of this Black Ops team. What I really enjoyed early on as well were these training sequences where Keaton was getting on these guys, doing some pretty brutal stuff to them, but these training sequences I thought were pretty entertaining. And some other small moments that I liked with this film were when O'Brien would go down a quiet hallway pointing his gun around and the score would be playing in the background. I actually like the score a lot in this movie, and it kind of made it feel like a Jason Bourne, James Bond-esque type of moment, so I like that as well. But when it comes to the negatives of American Assassin, there's a lot to point out. First of all, nothing really feels at stake, and that's due to some corny writing. The movie gets a little bit overly ridiculous towards the second and third acts, and at that point I was like, what are you doing? The beginning of this movie felt overly serious and was really well done, and then we just got into the second and third acts and we're like, where are we going with this movie? Taylor Kitsch played the villain in this movie, nothing memorable at all there, just pretty normal and regular. He had absolutely no beef with O'Brien's character. All the beef was with Keaton's character. So clearly when O'Brien and Kitsch's characters were fighting in this movie, I just did not care at all. And as the movie went on, I started to realize this is just another typical spy action thriller that we see all the time every year. Nothing different whatsoever. So pretty much just by the numbers. There really wasn't much assassination in this movie. It was more just a light action movie. The movie itself is very predictable, a lot of choppy editing, and of course when you have cliche action movies like this, there really isn't anything more to offer. It's pretty much just the basics and nothing special with this movie's plot whatsoever. American Assassin, it had moments I liked. Dylan O'Brien killed it in this movie. Michael Keaton was good as usual. Some fun, cool action moments. But overall, this movie had some negatives that made me feel very disappointed when walking out of the theater. I'm gonna give American Assassin a 55%. I don't really recommend seeing this movie. It's more just a straight to DVD or Hulu, Netflix type of movie. Don't really bother seeing this one in theaters. Though I do hope to see Dylan O'Brien in a lot more movies. That guy is awesome. I hope he's really good in the final Maze Runner movie, even though I don't really expect that movie to be any good anyway. Alright guys, let me know down below in the comment section if you've seen American Assassin and what you thought of it. Also, if you're new to my channel, please click that subscribe button and follow me on social media at SvenSoli. I do many movie reviews and all kinds of content, and I'll have plenty more coming out this fall. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.